So this one's a little bit of a personal one. Ready? So when I was 16, I realized that I didn't like my nose. I didn't like my teeth. I didn't like my boobs. They were too small. I didn't like that I was so skinny and everyone thought that I didn't eat for some reason. Crazy. And I realized I didn't like a lot about my body and my face. And as time went on and what is considered sexy changed, I also realized I didn't even like my butt and I didn't like my thighs and they weren't big enough and it's not what guys liked. Anyway, the list went on, and every time that I looked in the mirror, I would find another flaw that needed to be fixed. I wouldn't even want to leave the house without makeup on because God forbid anybody see me just as I am, all my imperfections and everything out in the real world, I'm now 26 years old. 10 years has gone by since I first decided that I wanted to get certain things done. I can proudly sit here and say that I have never gotten anything done, whether it be permanent plastic surgery or fillers or Botox or anything like that. Haven't done it. Not that there's anything wrong with it, I just haven't done it. This video is not to make anyone who has gotten plastic surgery done feel guilty or bad about what they've done, and it's not to judge anyone that wants to do it or anything like that. This is just plain out my experience. That's it. In my 10 years of contemplating whether I wanted to get these things, my list of flaws that I wanted to get fixed, done, or better yet, fixed, I came to two major understandings. At first, I convinced myself that I wanted to get these things done for me. And believe me, whether you're the person that wants to get something done or you know someone that wants to get something done, you know that our number one thing that we respond with whenever anyone asks us about, plastic surgery, what we want, whatever, all that stuff, we're no, I'm doing it for me. I'm not doing it for anybody else. I'm doing it to make myself happy. It's all for me, blah, 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 blah. This is our number one thing we all of us say, that we are doing it for ourselves and not anybody else. Guess what? I call your bluff. I called my own bluff. I just didn't buy it. I just didn't buy that I was truly, really, at that time at least, doing it for me. Maybe later on I would or whatever, but I just didn't think that. That's when I came to my second major understanding. And that was, if I had to be in a room for the rest of my life and not see anyone, not interact with anybody, and not have anybody see me, okay? Would I still want to do these things, to fix these flaws of mine? Would I still want to fix them? And, this was something that I had to be truly, brutally honest about because, we can lie all we want to other people, but believe me, take this one advice from me, if this is all you take from this video, is never lie to yourself. You can lie to anybody you want. It's not a good thing to lie, but whatever. If you're gonna lie, whatever, you're gonna lie. But never lie to yourself. Never make yourself the fool. It's truly the craziest thing you can do to yourself. After having to be really honest with myself, I came to the answer that I honestly, if nobody was going to see me, that I honestly didn't give a shit how my body or my face looked to anybody. Which brought me to the conclusion that really I wasn't planning on doing it for me, that I was in fact doing it for other people, whether it be men or other women. This wasn't an easy conclusion to come to because now if I got anything done, now I would have had to lie, I knew deep down that it wasn't really for me, or I would have to now convince myself again that it was for me. But I didn't want to lie to myself. I didn't want to be the fool. This was all within my own thoughts, your own way of dealing with something, your own way of convincing yourself of reality, whatever it may be, So now it would have meant that I would have been lying to myself and I was truly doing it to satisfy someone else, whether it be a man or in most cases, for us girls, satisfying other women, somehow. It's not necessarily satisfying, but, women tend to, I'm including myself in that, we tend to be very critical of each other. We tend to look at each other way more than we would ever look at men. Straight or gay woman, doesn't matter. We do that more often, you know. We go out, and trust me, I'm looking at every single girl that's walking by. There's no way I'm looking at every single man that's walking by. It's like next to impossible. And believe me, I'm not the only one that does this. So I decided to make this video to let you know, whoever you are out there, not just let you know my experience, but to tell you that there's nothing wrong with getting plastic surgery, whether it be a nose job, a butt job, a boob job, a jaw job, lips smaller, lips bigger, this bigger, that smaller, whatever that it may be. That I'm not here to judge you, and no one should really judge you, even though people do, but to just remember this. That's all. All I want you to remember is just this. Are you really doing it for you? Now be honest with yourself. You don't need to be honest with me. You don't need to be honest with anybody else. Just with yourself. Because at the end of the day, that's all that matters, right? You. The way you view yourself, the way you feel about yourself, that's all that matters. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Stop going on Instagram and seeing other girls and thinking that that's what beauty is. That really, you are beautiful in your own way, and nobody else can be you. No matter how hard anybody tries, they can never be you. Just like nobody can ever be me, and just like I can never be anybody else. Learn to love yourself for who you are. Learn to love the flaws that you have, because that's what makes you unique. That's what makes you you. To be unique, and to love yourself, because your outer appearance is nothing when really you consider what is important, which is your inside. You can be the most beautiful girl on the outside, or the most beautiful guy on the outside, and having gone whatever that you have the money and the means to get done. But really, if you have a shitty personality, or if you're just a shitty person, you're the ugliest person on earth, and it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter how you look on the outside. Once you are able to truly be satisfied, 100% satisfied with everything you have to offer on the outside and on the inside, then if you still really want to do it, go do it. Go do it. And don't let anybody stop you. Because at that point, you have come to a conclusion that you can live this life, the life that you have been given, with every feature that you have outside and inside, and you can live it perfectly fine, not having to ever get anything done. And that no one matters when it comes to how you look or what is considered beautiful. But just make sure that you're just honest with yourself. And believe me, a lot changes from the age of 16 to what I am right now. At least I can say for myself, 26. A lot changes. The way you view the world changes. You learn a lot, you experience a lot, and plastic surgery is not something that you can undo. So think about it real hard before you make any permanent decisions, and know that you are beautiful just the way you are. I am at least here to support you for whatever you do, for as long as you are honest with yourself, for as long as you are not fooling yourself. You have way more to offer than just your outer appearance. And believe me, you can get the best surgeon to give you the best body parts in the world, okay? He or she can give you the best nose, the best eyes, the best jaw, the best anything, the best boobs, the best butt, anything you want. There's crazy things you can get done these days. But believe me, if you are not happy with yourself, if you are not satisfied with who you are, if you are not happy with what you are on the inside, no amount of surgery, no amount of makeup, no amount of praise from other people, no amount of any of that will ever be enough. I truly hope that this helps at least one person just through the process of you deciding to get whatever it is that you want to get done or not done. I would be beyond grateful for that. I love you guys. I hope my plastic surgery story helped you, or maybe inspired you, or whatever the case may be. And I wish you the best of luck in deciding what you want to do with your body and your face. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If not, whatever, you don't have to. You can just click away, click out. You don't have to listen to me anymore. I'm done. Peace out, my friends. Love y'all. Bye.
It is hot in here. It's getting hot in here. When you have no music, but you're feeling it. Feeling the jam, yeah.
One last thing, don't give a shit about what anybody thinks of you, okay? You're a boss-ass chick, and you know it. or guy. I'm so sorry.